Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for the Avengers, issue 16, 2023. Ooh, crazy looking cover there with Baron Blood, and we are getting close to 800 issues of the Avengers. And this is the end of the Blood Hunt tie-in, and I really enjoy this one. So let's crack into this. It's been a while since I've piloted a helicarrier. Hold on. What are you doing, you maniac? But that's okay. It's like riding a bike. A 200,000 ton flying bike. I love Cap there. And Baron Blood's like, what are you doing? It's a rough ride. What is he thinking? It's Captain America. He knows what he's doing. There you go, Hawkeye. But the simple truth is this. If the vampires are taking the sunlight from us, then we just have to go to the sunlight. And he blasts the helicarrier out into the sun. Which, I love this 2-page spread for that. It's like, yeah. And then, it's great because you see the sunlight, and you see everything going on underneath. It's like, This is Captain America. We have sunlight. Avengers, you know what to do. There, autopilot is set. Now you and I can continue our conversation. You do remember that sunlight cannot hurt me, do you not? I do. Just like I know that hurting you is my job. And I love that Cap's getting down to it, and I love that as they're getting ready to square off again. Ha! Eternal night no longer! As Hercules starts bum rushing shit and tossing them out fucking holes to get into the sunlight. Give my regards to Helios, monsters! It's like, I love that Hercules is a god. And how different he is from Thor. Like, Thor can do that sometimes with that kind of enthusiasm and that, like, joyfulness. But this, Hercules has his own kind of style to it. And I love that it's able to come through like this. You guys weren't totally stupid when you painted over the portholes. I got something for that. Sonic Arrow! And we see Hawkeye doing her thing and just getting them down. It's like, oh, shit. And then I love this with Hazmat, just like, whoosh. Look, not that I'm complaining about it, but it feels a little weird frying them when they're running away. Eep. They're all running in the same direction. Wait, where are they going? Are you sure? Am I sure about running? Please. Quicksilver to Captain America. They're up to something. I love it. She's like, ah! She's not used to this stuff. Steve, unless you're too busy. Never too busy for you, Pietro. As we just get this great shot of Cap just smacking the shit out of fucking Baron Blood. The vampires are retreating. It would appear that they have a plan. Yay! Then interfere with it, Pietro. You're good at that. Oof, excuse me? As we see Cap get a kick, it's like, no. And that's a really effective bouncing skull right there. Pietro, and I say this with love, you are one of the biggest pains in the neck I've ever known. So apply those skills, please. Very well. It's like, I love that. Like, Cap's not trying to be mean, just... Pietro, do your shit. Now, have you caught your breath? Do you feel up to bragging about whatever your boot boys are up to? Oh, Captain, I'd rub your nose in this if it was my very last breath. Did you really think that I wouldn't have a plan in place if my flagship was lost, that my vampires wouldn't know what to do? And what is the loss of a flagship compared to killing Captain America and a team of Avengers? You're going to scuttle the ship. As we see Cap blocking, it's like, yeah. I am. By the by, Captain, none of your Avengers fly, do they? Because I do. Along with all the people you abducted, along with your followers, you sacrifice your own people? Of course I would. No great loss. There has not, nor will there ever be, a shortage of credulous fools waiting to step in line. It's like, fuck you. You get all that, Pietro? I did. I will leave you to it then, Steve, while I go and interfere. Hercules, Hazmat, continue to clear the vampires and keep them away from the civilians. Hawkeye, you need to come with you. It's like, alright, it's cool that Pietro's kind of taking charge. Excuse me? Did you memorize helicarrier deck plans when you were 12? Because yes, science project, blue ribbon, we're all very impressed. Then tell me, where are we going? Reactors, deck F. Good, hold your breath. What? Woo! And then Kate's face there is fucking gold. It's like, oh god! Is this your first time as an Avenger? Yeah, though I did go to Avengers Academy. You were a guest instructor. A nude one if I remember correctly, which I do. Perv. Ah, my Olympic wrestling demonstration. Avengers Academy, issue 29. Thank you for giving us the info. In retrospect, not my most well-thought-out escapade. Whatever. Hey, can you believe that they were worried that I'd become a supervillain? And then I love how the paneling, well, this is like crisscrossing, and this echoes the kind of stuff that I've been seeing in Doctor Strange. And look at the two of us now. Me fully clothed and you a bona fide Avenger. Yeah, stuck on a helicarrier that's gonna blow up. Ha! Yes, I love her whole demeanor on it, man. Oh, and then we got a nice shot of Pietro and Kate kicking ass. Fastest way to shut down a helicarrier is an emergency reactor dump. We've got to get in there. You learned all this from a science project? I'm very thorough. Suppose it's nice that one Hawkeye is. So, yeah, we need to get through this blast door. Well, did your science project include access codes? That's not how it works. Pity. Yeah, it's like... If she knew SHIELD helicarrier access codes, she'd be screwed. Hey, maybe you should come up with a plan then, pal. I have a plan. Then what are you waiting for? For you to ask. Waiting is not my forte, except in the case of satisfaction. Wow, can't imagine why they didn't call you for the first string Avengers. Hush. Hello, the reactor chamber. Oh, God. Hazmat and Herc. My name is Petro Maximoff. You may know me better as Quicksilver. Speeches, like waiting, are not my forte. So please consider this a threat. The Avengers have taken your ship. My colleagues are, as we speak, annihilating any of your number they come across. Damn. That's Quicksilver. And our Captain America is fighting your Baron Blood. I assume you don't need me to tell you what that means. We're talking about Captain America, as we see a shot of him just like knee-shaking Baron Blood. A fight with him ends in one way. Ha! Even Captain America can survive a crash from this altitude. He certainly did in 1945. It's like, he got nerdy, did! We'll die for the cause, Avenger, and take you with us. We'll be remembered as honored martyrs. Baron Blood will recite our names on the list of heroes. In that case, perhaps you should listen to this. Identifier playback. You'd sacrifice your own people? Of course I would. No great loss. There has not, nor will there ever be, a shortage of credulous fools waiting to step in line. As they're like, motherfucker. If we open the door, will you let us live? You have my word. Yeah! As they're running out, it's like, Nazi vampires. If you can handle this on your own, I'm going to help Captain America. I got it. Go. Listen. We grab some hostages for food from the cells. Come into your lifeboat. What was that? And then we see Petro is like, no. You said you'd let us live. You gave your word. You all stopped living the moment you became vampires. And as for breaking my word, well, I suppose I've lived with worse. You see, I'm very angry about my sister. It's like, hard to argue with his logic there. Still have no idea where we're going. Well, we've run out of vampires to slay, and I certainly do not feel like sitting still when there's heroism to be done. Understand that, Herc. I said I agreed. But we're not going to help Captain America if we can't find him. Ha! Ha! Oh no. Looks like this tub is still flying, Baron. Merely for the present, Captain. You sure about that? As they look on and see Cap fighting Baron Blood. Well, Miss Overachiever got the reactor sorted. And we've delivered the gift of battle to your warriors. Tough luck, Buttercup. This isn't the end of it. The skies are still black. My people still overrun yours. It's over for you, Baron. And then it'll be over for the next Tin Pot Tyrant. And the next one. We're Avengers, and we don't quit till the job's done. As we get this nice shot of Herc, Hazmat, and Cap. Even though he's beat up. Just, fuck yeah. Exactly. It's never over, Captain. You should know that. We've been doing this dance since 1942. I'll see you dead. Not so fast. As he tries to use the shield, but of course, it's the silver-edged one. How did I miss? Right, the silvered shield. Damn it. Pietro, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're late. Am I? He got away. A shame. Then we shift to the last page. And it's actually a really good one, and I kind of like it. Though how fortunate it is that I was taught how to be an Avenger by the great Captain America when I was just a young ex-supervillain. Taught such lessons from this legend of World War II as always have a backup plan. And having taken such lessons to heart, how fortunate that I believe so deeply in passing on what I've learned to the next generation. And I fucking love that. Having Hawkeye sighting Baron Blood with her arrow, and that's the end as we get the Avengers logo right down there. And it's like, yeah, I love that. Yeah, Cap wasn't able to use his shield to take down Baron Blood, and he's like, Pietro, you're late. But he's like, oh, I was taught by Captain America to have a backup plan. And he had a backup plan. And he had Kate, Hawkeye, ready to execute. And I feel warm and fuzzy and tingly on that. That just, it's the essence. That, like, yes, that's the whole thing with the Avengers. Even if one fails, even if it's Captain America, the rest of the team picks up. And they did. And that's the end. It's like, yeah, we get some nice letters. And then we get for 17. Earth's mightiest heroes return to the center stage. Time for the Avengers to regroup, including asking a new member to join their ranks, Storm. But there's no rest for the Avengers as a new threat comes hurtling toward Earth. So, I really enjoyed this issue, and I enjoyed this whole thing because this was a very interesting team dynamic. We have Captain America, Quicksilver, Hulk, Hazmat, and Hawkeye. It's a very different kind of team makeup, and I love how Steve is able to lead this team together and take on Baron Blood, and having it be Baron Blood and work together with everything going on in Blood Hunt and all the vampires and everything. Just, it's a crossover tie-in thing that works very well for me, and I think it just adds great value to the Blood Hunt storyline of, like, here's all this crazy world-shaking shit going on, and we just get this great thing of Cap leading the team, understanding what's going on, having his Avengers have his back, having Pietro be a pain in the neck, but be able to get those vampires out and get the reactor sorted out and have Hawkeye there to take on Baron Blood as he escapes. And I love the fight scenes and the art and how dynamic, and you feel the action going on, like you're able to move throughout everything, and all the powers and the personalities of all of the characters involved were shown in the writing and the art direction. This is why I read comics. These are the things that I read comics for, and I just love it. And I like Villa's art style with this stuff. I've really enjoyed his work on the Avengers, and I hope to see him in other kind of stuff as well. And Jed MacKay just understands these characters, and I love seeing them do this kind of thing and work together. Cap getting them into the sunlight, being able to take out the rest of the vampires going on, and writing everything and making sure that they are able to get Baron Blood. Now, granted, it ends before we see him getting taken out or anything, because those assholes always come back. Even the Avengers don't quit till the job is done, and even though those assholes come back, they still fight them off anyway. So, I can't wait to see where we move on. I've loved this, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And I hope that this kind of team makeup pops up again. I mean, granted, this is very kind of situation-specific for Blood Hunt, but I just loved it so much that this would be a really interesting Avengers team to follow going forward. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.